welcome back to another video. Welcome to another episode of the Hot Tea Challenge in The Sims 4. In the last video, we had the funnest and cutest little toddler play date with little Derek. He aged up into a toddler, and then we invited over all the other toddlers in the world to get together and have a really fun day. And in this one, our new little baby Dorothea is going to age up into an infant. So we'll get to see them interact together, a little toddler and a little infant together, and I think it's going to be so cute. And I really want to work on Maddie's skills as well in this one. She's already really good at cooking. She's a little bit lower in baking, and I want to get her, I know it's not required for the challenge, but I really do want to get her really good in gourmet cooking as well, because I believe that gourmet cooking is what unlocks the cheesecake recipe. And since she has to pass down like a family recipe, she has to create one and pass it down. I really wanted her recipe to be a cheesecake, just because that's my favorite dessert. So I thought it would be very fun. I could do like a berry cheesecake, a strawberry one, something like that. Oh, I guess I had her a sleep replacement potion and she never drank it. What? Okay, well, how about I'll stick it back in our inventory. We'll use it later on. The little toddler is up wandering around by himself. He's getting himself something to eat. I'll help her do a little bit of cleaning by like scooching all this stuff into the garbage. And I think we have the money, I think, to hire a maid. It's hard for her to keep up with all of the cleaning, especially now that we have multiple kids. And I want her to spend a lot more of her time like socializing with the kids, and also since she's very family oriented, but also of course doing her cooking and baking. And a maid is really like not that expensive. We'll do a scheduled maid, $40 plus 20 an hour. That's not bad. The maid won't be here until tomorrow though, so we do have to do our cleaning today. And I think with this bit of money I have right now, I'm going to go ahead and change up her bedroom a little bit. It's very bare. I haven't spent like hardly any time on it. I think now we'll spend put a little bit of effort into her bedroom. I don't like the furniture that's already in here, so let's get rid of all of it, even this plant. And we'll kind of start from scratch. I do like the curtains, but I'll add another one over on this side and over here. I guess I'm gearing her bedroom quite lavender, which I think is cute, but we can go with a nice little rug underneath her bed. And then I kind of wanted to make this little like rounded corner like a book nook, I guess, or something kind of like that. So I wanted like a rounded rug to put up there. Okay, so we have a few little extra things in her bedroom now. It's coming together. It looks a lot more like cozy, especially like if you're looking at it from this side. We've got a little like love seat for reading your books, and a bookcase, and a little like poof thing there to set your books on. I gave her a couple of little Taylor albums. So she has Speak Now, she's got Lover, she's got TTPD. And then on this side is kind of like her bedroom. I like these nightstands. They're from Eco Living. I think they're kind of cute. I like the little like geometric pattern on top. So we have a little flower on that one. We have a little lamp on this one, and a little blanket on her bed. So that side of the room is coming together. I need to put more on this side, which I guess is mainly just going to be artwork on the walls. Maybe some little shelves with like plants and stuff on them as well. Let me see if I want to change her wallpaper a little bit. So like maybe it's like a pastel, I don't know, I feel like a pastel purple might look really cool. But I do really like the paneling on the bottom. So let me see if I can find one with paneling. Ooh, I kind of like this one. It's still got the paneling, but it's a little bit darker. It's not quite so, I like it. It seems a little bit cozier. It's more of like a periwinkle. Not quite purple, not quite blue. Or we could go with this one, which I also really like. That one versus this one. You know what? I like this one better. I know it's not like the purpley, but I like it. It matches the flooring, and it's very like comforting. I really like the darker on the bottom. So that's how her bedroom looks so far. But you need to go back to sleep. The little baby is in here. He's gonna go and he's gonna go and watch his mama. But I don't really want him going outside without her there. So how about you go in here? Can he look at any of his little books? Yes, he can. Okay. Let's go and look at a little Toy Tales. He had his waffles for breakfast, and they made him really hyper because they were sugary. I'm getting text messages saying, Joey, you are such a great pair. I thought I broke up with him. I was pretty certain that we broke up. Yes, we are broken up. But it still shows us being lovers, which is weird because our relationship is like fully in the red. But we're not broken up with Felix. We are partners with Felix. So I don't know what's going on there with Joe. I wasn't certain if I should create someone for her to fall in love with as her like last partner and like the person she gets married to, or if I should just see if I stumble upon someone in the world. So what I've done is I did create someone. I created a guy, and I gave him traits that were like stuff that Madeline would like and stuff that would make him like her. He's decided to come upstairs and sit in her little couch while he's reading his book, which is really cute. So I want to see if he shows up to her store anytime today. So let's go ahead and get on up. We're gonna head downstairs here. And I know we need to do some cleaning, but I would rather do a little bit of baking. Actually, let's try gourmet cooking. We need some ingredients. Okay, we need to prep some batter. And then over here, I'll prep some dough. And little Derek is looking at his little picture book. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, he's chewing on his picture book. Look at him. This is so cute. He's reading about like teddy bears and stuff. What's in there? It's Toy Tale, so it's probably like maybe a little superhero thing. And the next gen that we play with is either probably going to be him or Dorothea, the younger sister, because the third baby we have, I don't think the timing will be right enough for that one to grow up in order to like move on to that one for the next generation. But I'm not set on it fully being him, but I am going to like gear him and the other sibling towards Doctor, and we'll see kind of which one takes to it a little bit better. Speaking of Dorothea, she has woken up. Madeline is down here giving her some little cuddles, and then she's gonna go upstairs and watch Derek. Oh, the baby is sad. Okay, well, let's see what she needs. I think she may have just been hungry. Do I have anything left in my shop? Oh my gosh, some little kid showed up in here and made a mess. Someone made a mess. I have a couple of things left. Okay, so I'm going to open up my little bakery. We'll go ahead and open it up, and then we'll start baking some more stuff for it. And I want to see if that new sim I made shows up. Derek, why don't you come on out here and play with some of your little playground toys while your mama is doing her cooking. Oh my gosh, we just broke one of our stand mixers broke. I guess I'm just gonna have to replace that. And then we can make a little fruit cake. We can make a little gourmet fruit cake. And I can make bread puddings and banana cream pie, but I need plantains. I need any bread. Okay, so I need to make bread first. Let's make some sourdough. Ooh, mysterious person reaches out wanting to make a large investment to Madeline's small business. No strings attached. Accept the money. If I reject it, I'll gain the dreamer alignment. Accept it, I'll gain simoleons in the schemer. I don't want her to be the schemer alignment. I don't know why you would get the schemer alignment just from someone wanting to invest in my business. Maybe there are strings attached, but they're not telling them to me. I'm gonna reject it. Shoot. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have rejected it. Oh my gosh, because she just got her kitchen on fire. What the hell? Extinguish. Madeline, extinguish. No, extinguish. She's trying to go in. All my customers are coming in here. She's trying to go and save the baby. The baby is fine. He's fully outside. I'm gonna have to replace my stove, aren't I? Wait, what was it that caught on fire? Was it the waffle maker? Maybe it wasn't actually the stove. I think we're okay. My gosh, that fire alarm is crazy loud. Why is the fire alarm not going off? There we go. Oh my gosh, that was so loud. Okay, thank you guys for nothing. I put out the fire all by myself. We have a few little things in our refrigerator actually I can sell. Some fudge bars. The chocolate cake I can't sell because the baby, used that to age up with. I made some little chicken and waffles. So we can stick these guys over here in the savory category. Oh, this is my new sim. I knew he'd show up. His name is Aaron, I think. Yeah. Let's go and welcome him to the business. I want to know what she thinks of him just right off the bat. This is what he looks like. So I think I've given him like foodie, which is probably why he's looking so intensely at he's not too impressed with my food. Oh no. I've given him foodie because I figured if she's like a baker and then she gets with someone who loves food, then that's kind of like the perfect little mix because she's like a good baker. He's very tense. I don't know what's going on there, but I want to see if they get along like right away. Okay, he's doing little mischief pranks on me. She's gonna evangelize the benefits of junk food. Does Madeline... Oh, she just befriended a romance enthusiast? Would she say that she likes romance enthusiasts? Yes, I think she is one herself. Right away, she can do like pickup lines and confess her attraction. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. Because she is still dating someone else. I will tell him that his outfit looks nice. And we'll gossip. Oh my gosh, Felix must have heard something. What the hell? He wants to go out on a date. Actually, I can't really do that because I'm running my bakery. You know that. If you want to go out on a date, you have to come over here to hang out with me while my bakery's open. They're getting along really, really well. They've built up like so much friendship already. We have to stop and we have to come and take care of the little baby. Oh no, I just noticed this. The little bug where the pictures turn black. Is that back? No way. All my pictures on the wall went away. That's so annoying and very sad. What the hell? Madeline's making a little fruit cobbler to sell and she has no, don't eat it, you doofus. It's for your shop. Oh my gosh, these Sims. She's mastered the cooking skill. Oh my gosh. Okay, that can go right over there. She has reached level 10 and she's learned the recipes for a roast chicken. Can I cook one of those? I need a potato, and I can't figure out how to get potato. I keep looking on like the grocery shopping thing and opening seed packets, and I can't get them either way. I need some prepped veggies, so let's make some of those. She's getting really sleepy. I don't know where her sleep potion went that was sitting up here. Oh, it's back in my inventory. I almost want to take it. I want to drink the sleep potion. I want to go ahead and close up my store because I need her to clean. I need her to take care of the little baby. He is very grungy. He's needed a bath like half the day. And then we need to tidy up the house a little bit. Well, we do have the maid coming over tomorrow morning. Man, that is so sad that bug is back. I really thought they had that fixed. They did have it fixed for a while there. I had just gotten back into like the habit of taking photos again. Okay, the guy that we just met, Aaron, he's just here for some reason, even though I closed up my store, so he shouldn't still be here, but he's just hanging out in my backyard, which is weird. Oh, I guess he's acting like he's acting like he wants to come into the house, but I'm not gonna invite you in. I like that they're getting along, but she wasn't immediately attracted to him, so I want to see if that changes. But I don't think you should. I'm not gonna invite you in at 12 midnight. I think you should go home. And I need to somehow stop the customers from coming around to the backyard. Like lock this for everyone. I don't want to do everyone but household member because I want the other toddlers to be able to come over. But I don't want the customers. Let me go ahead and like make this fence longer on this side to connect it to this shop. Even though it looks kind of weird phasing through. I don't like that. It looks weird phasing through the window like that. So I should maybe make it this long. And maybe put some bushes there to cover that up. Same with this side. Like grab some more of these little bushes. This one might connect just fine. Let me see. Yeah, that one looks okay. But I don't like how the other one did. So let's make this bush a little bit taller. I'll just like put it there and then make it. Add a couple more on top to make it look like a really tall flowery bush. Okay. And then while I'm here, let me go ahead and add on some more of my little plant boxes. So like these ones that I have here on my house. We'll go ahead and put one right there. And then on the bottom floor, I have these like pink ones, or these are like purple ones, all along these little windows. And then on the store, yeah, I have these other plant boxes on the bakery. So let me make these go all the way around. There's no window on this side. I think that's just because that's the bathroom. But I would like a little window there, just something that's up high, I guess. Like maybe this one. Yeah, I think that's I mean, it's a little bit big. I feel like people could see through that, but I don't know. I want a little window there, so we'll use that one. It's okay. And then we'll put a little planter boxes on it as well. I can pretend like it's frosted from the inside. Okay, we're finally gonna give this very, very... Did he say no? Derek, what the hell? You have to take a bath. You're so gross. Ooh, do they have a strict family dynamic? I don't like that. I don't want them to get more stressed. And I don't think that makes sense for her. I think she's very, very kind, and I don't think she's strict. I always look at strict as being like a negative because usually it is, and I don't like my Sims to act that way. Oh, I do have a potato plant, but it's just outside. Okay, what season? We're in summer, and we're almost, well, we're like halfway through summer. So let's move this little potato plant inside, and I'll swap it out for something that I don't really need too much. The Christmas rose makes me a decent little bit of money, but it's fine. Now that we have like enough, we make plenty of money off of our shop now. Off of our bakeries, I don't need to worry too much about the plants, but I would like this potato to be inside so it'll grow. And she has the secret spice perk. I don't remember when she got this, but it changes the quality to impeccable, so I'm guessing that'll change like the price as well. It is 10 a.m., so I think my maid is going to show up for the first time, and she has a job to do because we have our floors so dusty, both floors actually. Oh my gosh. And we have lots of dirty dishes. Madeline, you can't go and dance. You have to continue your baking. She's been baking like most of the night. We've filled up, well, she's only been baking like desserts. So we've made a couple of the little fruit cakes, the gourmet fruit cakes. We made a little fruit pie, but now she's doing some little tuna rolls. I don't know why she's constantly eating the food she's supposed to be selling. But we can put these little tuna rolls in the savory category. There we go. Little baby has woken up very, very sad. He had a nightmare. He's going to wander around to... Where's he going? Why don't you come in here and entertain your little sister? Because your mama is outside and she's busy. So go entertain the little baby. Maybe, I don't know if the baby's hungry. Maybe she just wants attention. We'll see. But she's going to age up today. It's Monday, so she'll be aging up sometime today. And if she doesn't do it like before the night, oh my gosh, look, he's doing a little dance to try to make her happy. It's working. She's happy now. That's so cute. If she doesn't age up before like the evening, then I will just go ahead and age her up. Ooh, it's not working anymore. I think she's getting upset at him. Look at how cute this is. I can't even I want to zoom in on it. He can barely even see into that crib. He doesn't even know what he's entertaining. He can just see like the tips of her little fingers. Oh my gosh, okay. He gave up on that. I think he's gonna go outside. Oh, the dollhouse is broken. I don't know who broke the dollhouse. That is so sad, and he's so sad about it. Madeline, you're gonna have to come and repair the little dollhouse. Okay, but we have a few things in our little bakery shelf, so I think it's a good time to go ahead and open up our little shop. We can do some more. I have a couple more perk points. I really want to get this bartering one just because I'm interested in what it lets me do. So I'm trying to get, but I need to be a 5-star business before I get to that one. So it'll be a minute. I want to do tips. That's always a good one. And the going viral. Look at the little baby. He's gonna go down and slide, but he's just kind of standing there waiting. He's just chilling out on top of his slide. That's actually so cute. Okay, there we go. Now what's he doing? He's not even actually going down the slide. He's just hanging out on top of it, and he's climbing back down. But look, your mama fixed up your little dollhouse, so why don't you go and play dolls for a moment? Oh, he wants to go play in the ball pit instead, so that's okay. Little Derek is eating a slice of chocolate cake for his like lunch / dinner. It's like 3 p.m. And he always just eats sweets because that's what Madeline has like so much left over. Okay, the maid is all done cleaning up, and it was only $160. Well, she's not fully done. She didn't quite finish the emptying the trash, but she did everything else. $160 is not bad at all, especially for having my whole entire house cleaned. But she also didn't like vacuum the floor. I see dust still on the floor. She didn't get the dust bunnies upstairs either. Okay, well, never mind then. I don't know what she did. I have to come up here and vacuum these dust bunnies up. She didn't do any of the vacuuming. She cleaned up the sinks, and she cleaned up like the plates and all the messes and all the trash, but didn't do the vacuuming, which I know the maids can do because I've seen them vacuum the floor before. She's enjoying the cleaning and doing household chores. There's a sparkle of joy when things are neat. Embrace the change. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I think that she would be a very, very neat little sim. Ooh, look, Aaron, that new sim is inviting me to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. But, I'm sorry. I can't go because I have a bakery to run. I'm very sorry. My bakery that is like actually quite quickly selling out again. So as soon as we have these last 3 things, as soon as they get sold, I think we're going to close up shop. Derek is very, very sad because he wants more attention. Look, now Aaron's inviting her to the moon revelry. I can't do any of those things, even though I kind of want to go. Derek is very sad. He woke up. His social is very, very low. His attention is very low. He's going to go and chit-chat with the plants, but I think what Madeline should do is spend a little bit of time with her little babies. She's so sleepy. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Let's go ahead and close up our little store. I had her make a spinach frittata. $2,000, and we served 10 customers. I had to make a spinach frittata. I was going to put it in the savory section of the store. Our bakery almost entirely sold out today, which is great. But she's eating it for dinner instead, which is fine. Derek, why don't you come sit right here on the couch? Madeline can go, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and age up the little baby. It is 8:30 at night, and it is her birthday today on the calendar. So she would probably age up, very soon anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So we can go ahead and see what she looks like as a little infant, and then they can interact. Derek and the little and the new little baby. Okay, here she goes. Oh my gosh, she turned out kind of blonde. I almost want to give her the same hair color as her mama because just to make them look quite different. Derek was a little sunny infant. He was a bit social. I kind of want to make her be intense because she cried a lot when she was a baby. This whole entire time she's cried so much. So I think I'm gonna make her intense. Because she was a very intense baby, so she can be a little intense infant, and maybe she can chill out a little bit when she, gets a little bit older. Oh my gosh, she's reaching up for her mama. That is so cute. Okay, she aged up with these little lavender eyes, which are kind of cute, actually. But I'm gonna take everything else off of her. Derek aged up with, like, some little purple eyes as well. I don't know if that's just because the game... I don't want all of my babies to end up with purple eyes. But I think that the game just randomizes one of these, since these are all like custom eye colors, it doesn't know exactly what they are. I think it just chooses a random one, and I think they just have happened to be purple. I don't think it's doing that on purpose. But if my third baby ends up with purple eyes, I may change them. Because I don't want every single one of my Sims to have little purple eyes. But we'll keep them on her. But I'll change them just to some of these little NGC ones, because I like these a lot. Those are a little bit more pink. Those are a little bit more blue. Is there a lavender one? Those look a little bit scary for some reason. These are kind of pretty. They're a smidgen scary. What about these? Maybe these? I don't know. I feel like all eye colors look kind of scary on the infants. It's hard to tell until they age up. Exactly if that eye color is a good one. Let me go to... These are the Angie C. Ruth eyes. But let me try them on Madeline real quick just to see how they compare to a grown-up sim. They would look like this. Oh, that is a little bit scary. It's a little bit disconcerting. Throws me off a smidge. They're just too bright. So we'll go with something else. What about these? These are called Carolyn eyes. None of them are really purple, but then like this is blue and this is like a little bit of I don't know. That's still not purple. That's still blue. I could go on the darker side as opposed to the really light one she ended up with. We could do like this. Isn't that what Derek has? What does Derek have? I'm spending far too much time choosing her eye color, but it does kind of shape how they look as a grown-up. Derek has these. A324. The eye color and the eye style really does shape how they look as a grown-up. These are Derek's. I think I might go with these. These are the Alice eyes. It's kind of a darker purple, but they're not like super jarring like the really light ones are. And then can I give her like the same hair color as her mama? Almost that one, like a strawberry blonde, or maybe, you know what, maybe what I'll do, a lot of babies start out blonde and then their hair darkens as they get older. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start her out, I'm not gonna give her this same exact hair because I've just used this one recently for an infant, but I think I might start her out with a blonde. This one is always just so cute. I think we'll go with this one. And then if you guys would like it to like get darker as she gets older, then we'll do that. But if you guys would also like it to stay blonde, we can always do that as well. And then I could always go with, there's no rules, color rules for this challenge, so she could always dye her hair when she gets older. We could give her a really fun color, but for right now, I think like just a little baby blonde is really cute. And then some little baby eyebrows. Okay, here are her little looks. This is her everyday look. Oh my gosh. She's doing her little poses. She's got this little like kitty cat little romper thing. Then her formal look is this cutesy little sunflower dress. And since we probably won't see formal, very little chance of that, I've given her the same outfit for party. And then she has these little polka dot shoes with a little sunflower on them. They're so cute, but we'll definitely see party because when she goes to age up, we'll be throwing a party. And we're also gonna be throwing a party for the other baby, I think before she ages up to turn into a child. Then here's her little sleep look. This little purple one with the duckies all over it. Here's hot weather, a little green outfit with some little green flip-flops. And here is her little cold weather look. This little pastel blue dress with little pastel blue shoes. I love matching the shoes to the outfit. It's so much fun and it ends up with like the cutest little outfits. Ooh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm giving her blonde hair. I know her, nobody in her family is blonde, I know, but I want to just like, I know a lot of babies end up blonde even if their parents aren't, and then their hair will just gradually darken, but then sometimes it doesn't. So if it doesn't, so you guys let me know if you would like to see her stay blonde, or if you would like her hair to like gear more towards her brothers and get a lot darker, or gear more towards her mamas and get a lot like warmer and gingery kind of. I think she is so cute, and I'm so excited to see the two of them interact as like little bestie siblings. And then they're gonna have another sibling. The third sibling is going to be born like a little bit later on, so the age difference, there'll be a little bit of a bigger age gap with them. So I wonder who will like get along the best. Like, will the two older siblings kind of shun the third one? Hopefully not, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But I want Derek to come in here right now. I do need to give her back a little like bassinet, which I did save. Okay, well, I thought I saved it. Did I not save that little bassinet we had? I swear I saved that thing because I had upgraded it. Okay, well, that's kind of sad. I have no memory of selling it, but whatever. We'll buy another one. Can she? Yeah, we can upgrade this one with a baby mobile, so let me go ahead and do that. We'll do space for her. We did birds on the other one. Derek, why don't you come in here? And you can say hey to your little baby sister. Go babble with her. Go talk about trucks. His attention's really low, so maybe this will help. Talk about princesses. Talk about colors. Sing her a little song. And then the little baby can't really can she interact with him? She can watch and she can smile at him. Okay, both of the babies are just asking for their mama, and their mama has passed out. She had passed out right here in front of her little shop. So she needs to go in here and don't pick up the infant. No. First, you have to upgrade her crib. Well, you know what? Fine, I don't think she has the energy to do that. Let's go and put Dorothea to bed. We'll stick her in her little bassinet. He's just watching her. He's waiting on his turn to go to sleep. I think he's so sleepy. I think he wants his mama to read him a story. He's just kind of waiting. He's waiting to get tucked in before he goes to sleep, which is what I used to do when I was a kid. I would not go to sleep until I was tucked in, no matter how sleepy I was. Oh my gosh, look, he's just fallen asleep on top. No. Madeline, come here. I know you're so sleepy, but here, see if you can put, why can't she interact with this? Why can't she put him to bed? There we go. Now she's gonna put him to bed, and then she can tuck him in, and then she doesn't have the energy to read him to sleep, and then she needs to go and soothe the other little baby to sleep. Alrighty, now you can go to sleep, Madeline. Maybe she'll get like a full night's, oh, those stupid dust bunnies are back. Maybe she'll get a full night's rest this time, and then tomorrow we can go and do a lot more baking, I think. But in this video, we maxed out her cooking skill, so that is perfect. That's one out of the 3 skills that she needed to max out. To get to level 10, we are at level 7 of baking and level 7 of romance, so those are really not going to take that much longer to do those. And I want to do a little bit more romance in the next video, so I think if I can, if you guys like Erin and you want her to try, I know she didn't like have immediate, they have good compatibility though. I know she didn't have like any immediate attraction to him, but I want to see if that changes if they interact a little bit more. And then in the next video before Derek ages up into a child, which he'll be aging up into a child on Friday, and then both Madeline and the new baby are going to be aging up on Saturday. So in the next video before Derek ages up, I would like for all of his little toddler friends to come over again, and we can have like another little play date, or we can have a play date somewhere else. We don't leave this lot very often, so maybe we should go to one of their houses. I might see if any of them have a really good toddler house. I don't know. I might check out their houses, or we could go somewhere else, like the rec center in San Sequoia, which is a really good place for toddlers to hang out. But I want to have another little play date with him and all of his little toddler friends before he ages up, because the last one was so cute. But I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me know what you want to see in the series. Let me know what you would like to see in the next video. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys right back here for some more Hot Tea Legacy. Bye!